hit the like and subscribe as we continue to rebuild the platform. Here we have what I believe is the genesis, the beginning of the end for any opportunity that Meg the Stallion had to get out of concubine status. Nobody in their right mind could actually believe that Klay Thompson would wife this broad up with the dating track record that she has. And we'll go through some of it. But we got one dude sitting in jail right now from dealing with this broad. Okay? And her nonsense. History of bad breakups and all this other stuff. And brothers, if there's a broad that you know personally that's sticking up for her, you better take notes. If you're thinking about keeping her serious, taking her seriously, concubine. She's a concubine, meaning she's a broad you ain't gonna take seriously. You'll lay up with her and you keep her over there. That's it. You don't do nothing else with her. This is not a wife. I give her credit. She made a couple of good decisions. Didn't get a bunch of trash tattoos and things of that nature. She got a natural body. She doesn't look ridiculous. So, the body is on point. Apparently she can cook. So she has some good things, but she decided to go down that whole route. And when you do that, especially in the men know, ain't no coming back. You're not going to get a dude who's in the top 1% of the 1% and expect him to wife you up. And this quote unquote relationship hadn't even lasted a year. We talking about acting like they've been together for years, but let's go ahead and get into the nonsense. Let's go through it real fast, and then we're going to show why it wasn't going to work ever. So don't mind the source. But here's the post she made. Cheating had me around your whole family playing house, got quote unquote cold feet, holding you down through all your horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be quote unquote monogamous, the monogamous, B word. I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Again, as you can see, she's very upset. She's upset that, as she said, playing house didn't work. There was a post not too long ago, I'll see if I can find it, where she was talking about manifesting her engagement. Things like that. She's trying to get him across the finish line before he realizes the trouble he's in. But judging from her words, he kept her at a distance. Yeah, he let you cook some food for him and his family. But you know what that is, right? He might have even been even thinking about keeping you around. Maybe he liked it. Who knows? But he's definitely going to have you around his family to test you. This man is raised by a father who's from the Bahamas and a white mother. You think that white mom raised him to be with the likes of a Meg the Stallion?
Shit.
Again, the dad's not even a black American. So comes from a completely different culture and background. So it was doomed to fail from the beginning. Let's go ahead and look at the other post that she put out via TMZ. Oh, by the way, Klay ain't said a word yet. She ain't got the PR team out. She's posting on social media. Klay hasn't said a word. So her second statement, I've made the decision to end my relationship with Klay. Trust, fidelity, and respect are non-negotiable for me in a relationship. And when those values are compromised, there's no real path forward. I'm taking this time to prioritize myself and move ahead with peace and clarity. So again, you just can't go your separate ways and do it in a peaceful way. This actually just goes to show you the quality of the woman. She's a low grade broad. She just is. And she's messy. And everything she does, she wants it to be online. But I have a question. Does this look like a wife to you? Does this look like a woman you wife up? That's my question. Or does she look like a whore? You're around my bosses. You're around my coworkers. You're around my friends dressed like this. Again, I don't believe that Klay Thompson was ever going to marry this chick. I don't believe so. But you never know. He is an athlete and they are stupid. But the way Klay Thompson has moved over the course of the years, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Like, this is what you do for a living. You twerk for a living. Okay? You don't like to wear clothes. Look at that. Now, yes, physically, yeah. Look, physically, yeah. You smack the cheeks 5 ways a Sunday, okay? That's what you do. But this is supposed to be your boy. No, not happening. Now let's go over the rap sheet. So here is a rundown of just some of the dudes that we know. And guess what? She ain't always been famous. Think this broad was a virgin through college? Yeah, that's another thing. I don't want to hear about no education. She's got a college degree. So when the broad tries to throw that in your face, it doesn't mean anything. How do you operate and function within the course of a relationship? So we got Klay Thompson, the last dude she was with, well, publicly anyway, the Partisan Fontaine dude, Moneybag Yo, Tory Lanez locked up, G-Eazy, Romelu Lukaku, dude played soccer in Europe, in Italy, I believe. Torrey Craig, another NBA player. Trey Songz, DaBaby, Burner Boy, Meek Mill. And there's a woman in here, Young, Miami. So when they talk about hot girl summer and all this other stuff, and again, you see a broad that you know that's involved in hot girl summer, just know this what come with it. This broad ain't been famous that long. Body count a mile high. Body count a mile high. It don't make no sense. So again, we gonna wife this up? No. Now, let's go into a couple little specific things here. So like I always say, stay out the headlines. DaBaby claims he slept with Megan Thee Stallion in new album song, Boogeyman. So, again, he's basically letting it be known. Now, I do think this is low-key whack, but there may be a reason for this. I've read a little bit about it, or I read a little bit of this article as I was looking up some stuff here. It said the discord between the two appeared to be brewing even more when DaBaby brought out Tory Lanez for his Rolling Loud Miami set in July of 2021 to perform Scat after he just performed with MTS. I'll give somebody out here $1 million that can guess who in here. The baby said when Lanez revealed himself from his mascot outfit. So he claims that he smashed Meg Thee Stallion the day before she claimed Tory Lanez shot her. Okay? So, I mean, look, do I doubt it? No. I don't doubt it. The broad is trash. Talking about fidelity and all this other nonsense.
That is f***ing stupid. Wake up.
Then also, going through here, Moneybagg Yo, of course, as we went through. Reading here, having already engaged in a flirty online exchange with Trey Songz in March 2019, fans wondered if the pair might get together when the Shade Room shared footage of Megan with the rapper on Instagram in November 2019. However, Megan was quick to shut down the rumors on X while confirming she had only publicly dated Moneybagg Yo. Publicly dated Moneybagg Yo. Publicly dated Moneybagg Yo. At that point, writing, quote, which is the reason why I'm reading this, why y'all want me to be a hoe so bad? LOL, I've only dated one person. And y'all know about all the other stuff is rumors and lies.
You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
So we already know this broad is a liar because she claimed that she never did anything with this guy here, Tory Lanez. That's what she claimed. Even I went as far as doing a sit down with Gayle King, stating the same things. And that turned out to be a lie. Because it looks like he was smashing her and her homegirl. Which led to that incident where this guy's in jail today. So when you got all these skullduggerous broads out here who are cheering for her, there's literally no reason to root for Meg Thee Stallion. None. Broad is trash. All right, so let's watch this. Just because I'm not just talking on here. This is not the best picture of her. Let's see.
In her new documentary, In Her Words, Megan Thee Stallion reveals a surprising truth about her past interview with Gayle King.
There was an argument in the car?
It was an argument because I was ready to go and everybody else wasn't ready to go. But that's like normal friend stuff. Like, we fuss about silly stuff all the time.
During her 2022 interview with King, Megan was asked about her relationship with Tory Lanez, whom she denied being intimate with at the time. Now, Megan reveals they were intimate once, maybe twice on drunken nights.
I never put my hands on anybody. I never raised my voice too loud. Like, this was one of them times where it was like, it shouldn't have got this crazy.
It shouldn't have escalated to the
Right.
way that it did.
Reflecting on her frustration during that moment, the singer mentioned in the documentary, quote, "Why is you asking me about Tory? That's not what this is about." She explains in her decision that the reason to withhold the truth stemmed from embarrassment about being hurt by someone she had shared her body with. In December of 2022, during Lanez's shooting trial, Megan admitted to the intimate encounters. Lanez, found guilty of shooting her, was sentenced to 10 years in prison in August of 2023.
I didn't want to move too quick, like, cause I'm like, oh my God, if I take the wrong step, I don't know if he can shoot something that's like super important. I don't know if he could shoot me and kill me. Like,
Were you afraid for your life at that
I
time?
was really scared because I had never been shot at before.
Nigga, please.
So I wanted to go through this a little bit. We already went through the Moneybagg Yo thing. Of course, Trey Songz, they're showing the exchange that she was linked to Trey Songz 2019. In March of that year, the songwriter shot his shot at Meg, tweeting, "Big old freaks make me want to knock the Stalion off for the culture." She responded, "Somebody tell Trigger he can't handle me." Laughing emojis. And then he responded with this Let me see something real quick. Now, she's doing this all publicly. Then it says Meg attended Song's 35th birthday in November. I forgot what part of 2019 it says she was with Moneybagg Yo, but Miss Fidelity and Monogamy seems like she was dealing with two dudes at the same time. Yeah? Anyway, she was also what? She was sworn with multiple dating rumors at the time and was linked to Khloe Kardashian's ex Tristan Thompson. She quickly denied ties to Thompson, just like she denied ties to Tory Lanez as well, right? Let's see. She was asked. She quickly denied Thompson and addressed her rumored relationship with Songs after a fan asked, so was it worth it? What triggered hidden folks? This is how women talk nowadays. This is disgusting. She replied, I ain't hit, so I don't know. LOL. Just like she didn't hit this guy here. It's funny, he keeps popping up. Tory Lanez, right? Just like she didn't hit him. But we're not going to talk about Tory Lanez. We already know the man's in jail for dealing with this broad. This lion broad, crocodile tears in that Gayle King interview. I don't know. I just. Oh, Lord have mercy. So this G-Eazy dude, no clue who he is. No clue who he is. But look at the type of stuff she's posting with this guy. I did see this.
Don't need no applause. High fashion, like Goya.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get flagged. Fair use, Roddy Rich. But as you can see, she's got film on her. This white dude cuffing it up, slobbing this broad down on the internet. And she's talking about fidelity. This was February of 2020. So we went from, in 2019, we went from Moneybagg Yo, right? Went from Moneybagg Yo in 2019. They split up in November. Oh, let me guess. Around the time of Trey Songz' birthday.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
You can't make it up. So, yeah. So she's dealing with this dude 2020. She's dealing with G-Eazy in 2020 as well. And let's see. So this Partisan Fontaine dude who she was with for a while, a few years, it says. I'm curious of what part of 2020 she got with him. Forget Hot Girl Summer. It's Hot Girl, it's Hot Girl 365 with this boy. It don't stop. 24/7, 365 with this dude. So yeah, she was dealing with him for a few years. But this, Romelu Lukaku, the striker for, I know Inter Milan. Yeah. So apparently, in 2023, this is the board that's like, spending time with your family. Okay. International Bay people react to Megan Thee Stallion spotted with Belgian soccer player Romelu Lukaku, and guess where they went? They were at a wedding. And as you can see, she clearly likes to get around. Simple as that. She holds these events so near and dear in her heart. But clearly she's done these things with multiple dudes over the course of the years. And again, these just the dudes we know. So that whole rebrand where now you're some sort of domesticated broad, I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. This is the type of energy she puts out there. Women launch Cheat First campaign after Klay Thompson cheating allegations. Now, again, he hasn't said a word, and we're just going off of her words, which we can't trust because she's a liar. And she clearly tries to save face with crocodile tears and pointing fingers at other people. Let's read this nonsense. Attention, all hot girls. We will all be cheating on our men tonight for Meg. Even when you lead a man to water, he still won't cheat first. Here's the problem, Alexis Harris. If you're leading me to the water in Flint, Michigan, yeah, I ain't gonna drink it. And that's clearly the type of quote unquote water that you are, Meg Thee Stallion, and any other woman who has that mentality. Trash. As Miss, Dot Skyemi says, she is the bop messiah. Look at this. GRW_fitness. Her father must be proud of her. I think her father is passed on. But if he was alive to see this, goodness gracious. Insanity, bro. Insanity. I might, let's read a couple comments since this is the initial video that I'm making on this, because there's a couple other things I saw that were disturbing.
It is the best thing I've ever tasted. My favorite meal. With catfish, spaghetti, and Hawaiian rolls. And it just goes down.
Tell me what you think.
First bite.
Yeah.
So good. Flawless.
So because of this, she's entitled to wife status because she made some spaghetti. You serious? Again, I'm not falling for the rebrand. We're not doing it. You can't rebrand yourself. You're not. Matter of fact, before we get to the comments, we got videos floating around of you like this. Burying your face in another broad's breast disease and whatever this was. Whether it was a couple days ago or she also entered a Broadway show. She's crying on stage. I just can't do it. She's defaulting back to factory settings. This is the broad. This is her. I guess she was doing this with the Young Miami broad. How many Diddy parties did she attend?
Oh, damn. I'm sorry.
That's the question I got. How many Diddy parties? And she didn't go to the regular party like the rest of us would go to. No. She went up to the penthouse. She went upstairs to the rooms that only you got to get a special invitation to get into. That's where she went. All right, so let's get in these comments. It never fails, bro. The infamously single Claudia Jordan, ugh, even the squares. That square, let's see. He has a net worth of $180 million. Currently making $33 million a season with the Dallas Mavericks as of right now. Again, the 1% of the 1%. He wasn't going to wife up no Meg Thee Stallion. And again, even with her statement, it kind of flies in the face of itself. On the one hand, she says he was cheating. Then she says he told her that he can't be monogamous. The one thing he probably left out was with you, Megan. Anyway, back to it. Like I said, I'm going to make a few videos about this. Let's see what people said to Claudia Jordan. Southside 4715. Or why he is square, because he light skinned. Fancy stoner. I'm sure she's a prize. Let's see. Even with the cartoon filter on this picture, I can still see you're fat and you're wearing a bonnet publicly. Come on, babe. Let's see, Black Love Afterlife. Oh, no, excuse me. Black Love Art Life, excuse me. How's he a square? Oh, he's a square. I mean, look, any man who's not a degenerate dude, he's not a criminal, not selling drugs, he's not a stoner or whatever the case may be, he's a square. He got a regular job. He don't got no criminal record. He's a square. Now, they weaponized the word, though. They weaponized the word square. All right. So that's all that is. He is a square, but not in a bad way. Let's see. The real Norma. I had to learn this the hard way. Who's this? Shan Dekai. LMAO, I'm screaming. Not even the square. I'm _ Shirls. No. Responding to Southside 4715. No, because he's quote unquote corny. The upstanding type, but clearly not. And again, we're just going off the words of a known liar. He hasn't said anything about her. Apparently, he just went on Instagram Live on his boat. And the boss is in there. Got to make a separate video about that, I'm sure. Let's see. Joseph Hamir. Klay just lost all respect from me. WTF. I was rooting for this one too. I just don't understand cheating. It's so effed, dude. Megan deserved her happy ending.
Yeah, nigga, what? Nigga, please.
Megan gonna end up just like the rest of these bros. Hopefully for her, there's some young cat that's gonna come into some money the next 5 to 10 years. You got a crush on her, and he's gonna ignore all the noise and all the red flags and all the bad signs of horrible character that this broad has, and he'll just do it anyway. Jalen Green, Zion Williamson, some young cat like that. Klay been in the league too long. He's been in the league too long. So yeah, that's going to be her quote unquote happy ending. Let's see. Taxesus called him Tinder Man. Let's see. OVO Roche. Bruh, stop. Go give her that happy ending then. No, she won't want him. She wants a dude in the 1% of the 1%. That's what she wants. And she ain't gonna get it. Unless he's really old or really young. Let's see. Kiki _ do _ you love me. I'm sure he doesn't care about losing respect from the public, but I agree with you 100%. You know, these Pan-African dudes, you know, the shea butter and incense dudes, you know, they always be on the prowl, always hoping that some boy see they comment and he can slide in the DMs and hopefully get a chance to smell her armpits or some nonsense. You ain't getting it, bruv. Let's see. Sydney_she. Yeah, it's hopeless, ladies. LOL. Just hustle hard and look cute while doing it. Again, Klay Thompson, he ain't got no kids. And he's been in very few, quote unquote, serious relationships. What in the world is this broad bringing to the table to corral him? If and when he does get married, it ain't going to be to no Meg Thee Stallion type broad. It's not going to happen. I can almost assure you, whoever he ends up marrying, you're not going to know who that broad is. All right? There ain't going to be no Meg Thee Stallion. That track record, that rap sheet she got, body count a mile high. What are you talking about here? We got a dude worth almost $200 million. You want him to marry this broad? That's what y'all rooting for? I know why you're rooting for it, though. Because you done slang your vagina all over whatever town it is you live in. And you hope, just like with Sierra, you find some sucker that'll take you on and embarrass himself just by being seen with you. That's what you want. I mean, you have a better chance of getting it because she's famous. You can just relocate. But dudes are starting to get hip to the game when broads done ran the gamut in their hometown and they move. Dudes are starting to understand why they move. Let's see. No preference. _ It's going to be a hot girl summer.
Good night. Bye-bye.
And again, that's the type of energy this broad puts out. When we talk about hot girl summer, we talk about wrapping your legs around any and everything. That's what we're talking about essentially. This no preference broad. Hefty. Tatted all the way up. Over here. Embarrassing herself. And the bad part about this broad, she is obese. Still got a shape. Goes to show you the broad's lazy. At least when she went to the Houston rodeo, at least she didn't dress too badly. All right. But again, you can tell what type of broad we got here. She's big. She's bad, and she's tatted up. So we know more than likely the broad trash. Let's see. Oh my, oh my. Russell Wilson seems like he might be the last good man on earth. See, that's what they equate being a good man to. Raising somebody else's kids, taking on somebody else's problems. Having your broad embarrass you on a regular basis. That's a good man nowadays. Again, I'm telling you, they just want to simp. That's it. Actually, they don't even want him. But they done ran the gamut. They've had their quote unquote fun. And that's it. Now they want to lock some idiot in, take all his paper and divorce him and go get with a yoga instructor or something like that. Suzette underscore the realtor, stop being a wife to a boyfriend. Pray she heals through this. Nothing happened. And she was not a wife to him. She was not. Making some raggedy spaghetti does not make you a wife. It's more than that. That boy didn't have to sacrifice nothing being with no Klay Thompson. You see, through her rap sheet, she wasn't doing nothing anyway, but going from dude to dude to dude to dude to dude. Of which the quality was getting lower and lower and lower and lower. She started off towards the top of the game, and now she's, man, please, she's going down the same road they all go down. Stop being a hoe early. You get marked as a concubine, and that's where you stay. For anybody got some paper, I ain't marrying you. You talking about? You the only person I'm gonna be with? Please. Tidical. I was rooting for them. Brittany. Dang, I thought Klay was different. He was giving Russell Wilson vibes. See? But I tell you, Meg just needs to take some time off at this point. Yeah, she needs to give her vagina some time off. Let's see. Z underscore for her life. Laughing emoji. Too many birds. All these men are the same. Saint Brown underscore 93. They always want a Russell Wilson after 10 futures. Thank you. Simple as that. You should have been going for that type of dude early on, but you don't. He's not exciting enough. Whatever the case may be. After you get ran through the ringer, now you just want a dude that can walk and chew gum and do what you tell him to do. Let's see. Always something. I didn't see it. He never gave Russell Wilson to me. It seems like it was forced on his part. And he seems like the type, he's weak-minded, like anyone can come to him and tell him, I don't think you should be with her. So because he doesn't want to be with her, now he's quote unquote weak-minded. All right. Let's see. And she ain't all that. And he will be like, you know what? You right. That's what he gave to me. I didn't like him for her. He seemed fake. Oh, Lord. Man, I could go through these all day, but I'm going to make other videos about this. Let me know what you guys think about this. Hit the like, subscribe, stay tuned for everything else that we're going to do here in regards to this and other things as well. What do you think? Should we trust Meg Thee Stallion? Is she just a damsel in distress? And Klay Thompson, the mean Klay Thompson, this dude here, who as of an hour ago was on his boat, living his life. Still ain't said a word about the boy. She put out 2 public statements about the dude, disparaging his character. I wonder if he has any complaints about Megan. But let me know what y'all think about it. Hit the like, subscribe, of course, till next time I'm home.